Welcome to another episode on the simple present tense. It's another grammar class, and in today's class, I want to teach you how to express yourself in three ways using the simple present tense. If this is the kind of video you've been looking for, and this is your first time coming across this kind of video, I beg you to like, share, subscribe. And when you subscribe, try to turn on the notification bell so that you would always be the first to get my uploads each time I upload a video like this. So today we're going to learn how to express ourselves in affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Sit tight and watch me do this with you. I bet you, if you stay to the end of this class, you'll be glad you did. You'll thank me for this video. Let's do this together. Okay, the word affirmative simply means that the sentence is true. It's void of negativity like not, never, no. That's the meaning of an affirmative sentence. So, if you don't call it affirmative sentence, you can also call it positive sentence. Is that okay? All right. And we're going to have negative. Negative sentence simply means that the sentence has not. It could be no, it could be never. But in this case, when we are doing a grammar class like this, we always make use of the word not. It's an adverb, not. Okay, an interrogative sentence is that sentence that asks a question. So, when you want to talk about an interrogative sentence, make sure you put a question mark at the end. This is an indicative that the very sentence is a question, and we call it interrogative. Let's swing into this class. I have a car. Verb have or to have is a verb that indicates ownership or possession in the simple present tense. Now I want to express it in a negative way. What do I say? I don't have a car. Correct. Now let's go to interrogative. What do we say? Do I have a car? And you must end with a question mark. Now let's go to the next. Daddy has a car. Take proper note here. There will be a little change in expression when it comes to negative. Daddy has a car. Here becomes Daddy does not have a car. First of all, I want to remind you that has goes here because Daddy can be replaced with he. And do not forget my previous videos. Please, if you've not yet watched it, I think you're missing a lot. In the first one, I taught you a song that can help you retain your lesson on the use of do and does, where I said, I do, you do, we do, they do, he does, she does, he does, everybody does. And when we went to the next episode on the simple present tense, I taught you another on the use of the verb to have. And I said, I have, you have, we have, they have, he has, she has, it has, everybody has. Do well to look for those videos and watch them. Then you'll be on the same page with us. Now, let's look at here. Daddy has a car. Do you now understand why it is daddy has a car and not daddy have a car? Let's see what happens. Daddy does not have a car. When we say daddy, we use does because he does, she does, it does, everybody does. So we say daddy does not. But now, there is another thing you need to take note of. Take proper note of the word have. Ordinarily, we are supposed to say daddy has. But once it is used as a negative and you already have this does, it has taken care of it. So you don't need to say has again. Rather, you say have. Take notes when it is negative. So we say daddy does not have a car. Are we together? Okay, number 3. The man fixes my car well. The man does not fix. The man does not fix my car well. You see, the man would have been he. He fixes. Just like here, the man fixes. But once you come over here, remember it's a simple present tense, and you apply the rule which says does not. You are no longer going to say fixes, rather you say fix. That is the rule. You just have to learn it. Remember, every language has its complexities, and just take this as one of the complexities in English language. Okay, let's go together. The man does not fix my car well. And when we come to interrogative, we want to put the sentence as a question. What do we say? Does the man fix my car well? You don't say, does the man fixes my car well? No. Does the man fix my car well? And that is correct. We go to the next. Mrs. Udozo teaches English. Remember what happened here. The same thing will also happen here. Mrs. Udozo does not. You will no longer say teaches. You will just say teach English. And when we come to the same structure as a question, interrogative, we say, does Mrs. Udozo teach English? You don't say, does Mrs. Udozo teaches English? No. That is the rule. Learn it. It's just the complexities of English language. Okay. Jennifer does her chores. And we come to the negative. Jennifer does not, will not say does not does her chores. Despite the fact that Jennifer is she, and we say she does, she has, but here, once you have said Jennifer does, it has taken care of what you're supposed to say following the rule as a simple present tense. You just need to add not and say do. You don't say Jennifer does not does. No. Now we come here. Does Jennifer do her chores? You don't say, does Jennifer does her chores? No, it will be a grammatical blunder if you say such. So you say, does Jennifer do? Does here has taken care of the rule. She does, he does, everybody does. Look for that video. When you get the videos and watch them and you join this one, you'll be glad you did, because you'll be on the same page and you understand why I'm referring to it. Okay, does Jennifer do her chores? Correct. Now that you've gotten the 3 ways to express yourself in the simple present tense, I'll just run on them one more time without any emphasis, and then you will sit tight and do an exercise with me on this to be rest assured that you've grabbed the lesson. Number 1, I have a car. Affirmative. Negative, I don't have a car. Interrogative, do I have a car? Daddy has a car. Daddy does not have a car. Does Daddy have a car? The man fixes my car well. The man does not fix my car well. Does the man fix my car well? Mrs. Udozo teaches English. Mrs. Udozo does not teach English. Does Mrs. Udozo teach English? Jennifer does her chores. Jennifer does not do her chores. Does Jennifer do her chores? All right, we're going to use these structures to justify how far you've learned to express yourself in the affirmative, negative, and interrogative. And by the end of our class today, we are going to analyze these sentences to see if they are used as negative, affirmative, or interrogative. So sit tight and let's do this together. Remember, practice, the say, makes perfect. But I would always tell you, constant practice makes perfect and yields better results. Let's do this together. The electrician And we're going to make use of these two words, these two verbs. So the electrician does not, do not. What do we say? Do we say do not does or does not do? Of course, the answer is does not do. Beautiful. The electrician does not do well. Correct. Let's go to the next. She fix, but I don't fix eyelashes. Which one will be the correct one? Think about it. She fix or she fixes, but I don't fix eyelashes. Which one do you think is correct? Let's look at it. She fixes. Subject verb agreement. Fixes, but I don't fix. Correct. All right. Does the mechanic know his job? Does the mechanic knows his job? Which one? Of course, does has already agreed with the subject here. So you don't need to say knows again. You just need to say no. Correct. Let's go to number 4. I hope you're still there. Okay. Months. There are nouns that look like they are plural in nature, but they aren't. Nouns like mumps, measles, mathematics, statistics, though they have s at the end, but do not be deceived, they are not plural. We consider them to be singular nouns. And mumps simply means that very sickness that enlarges your jaw. That is mumps. And you don't look at it as plural. It's just a sickness, just like malaria. Okay, now let's do this. Mumps is are on rampage now. The answer is. It's a sickness. All right. Mothers. Oh, I've already fixed this. I'm sorry. Mothers talk a lot. You don't say mothers talks a lot. Remember, it's already mothers, plural. But if it were to be mother, we would have said mother talks. But now that we have plural now, if we are to replace here, we say they talk. We don't say they talks. All right, let's go to the next, number 6. Do we say are men talkative or do we say is men talkative? Which one do you think is the answer? Think about it. Of course, the answer is are because we are looking at men more than one. I hope you were able to smash them all. We have just one left. The last but not the least. I want you to do it and drop the answer right under the comment section. But before I leave you today, I want us to justify if these sentences are affirmative, negative, or interrogative. So we start with the number 1. We can see the presence of not, and not is negative. So I'll just write NEG, standing for negative. Number 2, she fixes, but I don't, another not is here, even though it is a contracted form, but it is not. So we say negative. I stop here. And the next, does the mechanic know his job? An interrogation. You can see questioning. So we say INT. Months is on rampage now. This is just an affirmative sentence, which is the same as positive. Number 5, mothers talk a lot. It is another affirmative sentence, which is the same as positive sentence. Are men talkative? Interrogative question, you can see. So we say interrogative. We go to the last, which you are going to do by yourself. So you give me the answer. If we are to say one of my children play or plays basketball, whichever is the answer, drop it and also analyze the sentence by telling me if it is a negative sentence, affirmative sentence, or an interrogative sentence. Drop this right under the comment section. I remain Madame Odozo Cynthia Ifuma, and if this is your first time of coming across my video, I would plead with you to like, share, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, try to turn on the notification bell so that you will always be the first to get my uploads each time I do a video like this. I love you so much. Thanks and stay tight till we see next time.